Hello my friends, welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley. We are getting a DLC update for Storybook Vale in 2 days. This Wednesday, it's gonna drop together with the new premium shop and the dreamsnap. I keep confusing them for some reason. Anyway, in today's video I want to talk about the update, what to expect, how to prepare. You have 2 days to make it the most, you still have time to make the most out of it, to make sure that you're as prepared for the update as possible. Subscribe for more update videos. I'm gonna cover all of the new stuff that's gonna come out. We're gonna play the story maybe on a live stream on Thursday. It's gonna be lots of fun, and yeah, subscribe for more Disney Dreamlight Valley. Let's dive right into it. So before we begin, I just want to give a little disclaimer. You don't technically need to prepare for the update. I feel like it's just not being said enough. You don't really need to prepare for it because you're going to have pretty much unlimited amount of time to explore it. It's not like this is the last update for the DLC, and the next DLC is probably going to come around November or December. That's what it usually comes out. So you're going to have over 6 months to potentially explore this final update and do the final quests. So being super efficient is not really that necessary, and you can just take your sweet time and do all the quests and all of the new stuff very gradually and slowly. And if that's how you like playing the game, you don't really need to prepare for the update. It's totally fine to do absolutely nothing and just relax and do whatever you want to do in Disney Dreamlight Valley for the next 2 days. But if you're one of the people who needs to be maximally prepared, I don't even know if that's the word, I'm making it a word. If you need to be prepared, as much prepared as possible to make sure that you can tackle all this update has to throw on you, here is a couple tips. Tip number 1. If you have crafted these nice little trap lures, you can use them to stock up on snippets, and you're gonna need snippets to collect to make the new tapestries, to solve new puzzles with the lore keeper. Developers have announced that we're getting more. We don't know how many. We might get the same amount we got in the first update. My guess is probably gonna be less. My guess is probably we're gonna get maybe 10 new tapestries, and they are going to require lots and lots of snippets to unlock. So the fastest way to do it is either set up all of your trap lures in one biome and then collect all of the snippets and then convert them into other kinds of snippets. Well, you can't really directly convert it, but you could convert them into the storybook magic, which I'm sure we're gonna need for the update as well. But if you want to collect all kinds of snippets, you just need to move your setup, your snippet farm, into different biomes. So you put it in one biome, you wait for it to fully generate all the snippets, collect, I don't know, I would probably try to collect at least 50 of each snippet. We have no idea which snippets are going to be needed for the update, which are going to be in the new tapestries, but I would highly recommend collecting as many demons and frogs. Basically, any biomes that are far away from the bind, those are probably going to be the one that are going to be the most difficult to get, and you're going to need the most of. So, trying to place your traps in areas like Mount Olympus, Statue Shadow, Fiery Plains, Beanstalk, Marshes. You can basically make a chest with snippets and try to fill every spot with different snippet. So you can take a look which ones you don't have enough. Then you can go to the collection, and here you go to snippets, and you can find the snippet that you're missing the most, and you're gonna find out where to find them. And maybe you can even find a place that has 2 snippets that you're missing the most. So I would highly recommend to have at least a stack of every snippet. If you can get more, you can get more. Craft as many of these lure traps as possible. You can find them in your crafting station if you have done first Merida Friendship Quest. They are quite pricey to craft. Here they are. Doesn't matter which one you craft. You can craft. The only difference is cosmetic. The fall leaves, the fairy lure, whatever, the Olympic ones, they all do the same thing. They don't have any difference in how many snippets you can catch. It's purely cosmetic. So craft whichever one you have the most resources for. Craft as many as you can. Don't worry about the storybook magic. It's gonna pay for itself very quickly. You can use snippet farms, not just for farming snippets. They're also excellent for leveling up your companions. You can literally get levels like nothing if you have decent amount of these traps. For example, let me equip some cool critter. For example, this Envy Rabbit. And I'm just gonna go here and swing once. And just like that, the rabbit is already level 2. What's gonna happen if I swing another time? Well, let's find out. Well, nothing, because I already collected most of them. Let's swing one more time. And one more. And we're level 3. Now, my setup is a little bit excessive. You don't need this many traps, and you definitely don't want to level them up. Just keep them at level 1, and just keep collecting them every 30 minutes instead of every 50 minutes. That's literally all it does. It just allows you to accumulate 2 extra snippets per trap for insane cost of upgrading it. It's not worth it whatsoever. I did it just to make it a little bit more compact, and because I had way too much magic, but you don't have to do it. Just keep them at level 1, make as many as you can, farm lots of snippets, and you'll be ready for all of the tapestries in the update to come. Alright, next thing you can do to prepare is to make sure you have all of the areas unlocked. Pretty sure you probably already have it done from the first one. Make sure to finish all the trials if you haven't. Make sure to finish all the friendship quests with all the characters from Storybook Vale, because it's very likely that there are going to be some requirements for the new quests, which potentially going to require to have maxed out friendship with some of the Storybook Vale villagers. And unlocking all the areas will assure that you have access to all the resources and that you have access to all the potential quest locations. I'm guessing the final quest is probably going to be back in Maleficent's castle. And I wonder if we're going to get any new trials. I am curious how big this update is going to be. I hope it's going to be at least as big as the first one, because the first one wasn't that big compared to Eternity Isle. So I'm very curious to see part 2. Since you have all the areas unlocked, if you have Eternity Isle, stick a vacuum in every single one of these areas and just collect it periodically. Make sure to stock up on all the resources. We're definitely going to need to craft some things for quests. So having all kinds of gems, potentially all kind of forageables, stuff like petrified wood is very difficult to get. So I would recommend just periodically checking and collecting, breaking all the rocks. Also make sure to equip Hey or Max. I think Max actually can duplicate petrified wood, which is kind of crazy because it's technically a wood, and dogs, they like to duplicate wood. So Max or Nana is going to help you with those petrified woods. Pine cones, all moth, all other like pretty rare resources. Definitely going to be useful. Another thing you can do, and this one is definitely not a requirement, but if you want to make sure that you have enough time to enjoy this storybook update properly, you probably want to finish your star path by this Wednesday if possible, or at least get as much progress in it as possible, because if we do get a lot of quests, we might actually not have time for the star path at all. Wow, Eve is really making Hades mad. Oh, and make us sad. Why you make my Eve sad? You bad guy. So we do know that we're getting 2 new companions in this update, which is going to be, you can actually see him right now. It's going to be the Teal Baby Dragon and Black Pegasus. So we don't know their schedules just yet, but we will be able to find it out probably on Wednesday. And nothing special you need to prepare for it. Just be aware when you're doing the quests on Wednesday. If you see either of them, definitely try to carry some ice or magma for the dragons, or any gems. They eat any gems. And also some vegetarian meals for your Pegasus. Another thing you could do to prepare is to find a good spot for the houses that we're gonna get. We saw that Aurora is definitely coming with her own house. We're also getting Maleficent. Maleficent is probably not gonna have her house because she lives in the Beanstalk Castle. She's probably gonna be just like Jafar just living in that castle and just visiting the valley, which is very convenient if you ask me. But yeah, definitely you might want to get a head start on trying to design a cool area for Aurora's house. Maybe you have a princess forest or something like this, and you want to make sure that she has a spot so you can put her there right away as soon as the house becomes available. You also might want to leave some inkies around, at least in a couple biomes, just in case one of the quests will require clearing them, because that could be a time gate. If you clear them all day before the update and then the quest is going to ask you for some, you might just not get enough to be able to complete it. So now let me say a few words of what I expect from this update. Number one, I expect it to include a hotfix for the main game and fix some of the most annoying issues, the freezing issues, the crashing issues, the issues with disappearing clothes, the issues with basically game stability, and I've been seeing new glitches every single day. The last update seems to have introduced lots of glitches and issues, so hopefully all of those are going to get fixed, especially the game-breaking ones. I'm also very hopeful that they're going to finally fix Storybook Vale issues, which are, in my opinion, the biggest issue is that the fact that pretty much every item that spawns, majority of all the items, is spawning in Trials area. They've been trying to fix it for so long. This makes vacuums literally unusable in Storybook Vale. Like, look at this trial area. Every single inch here is covered in stuff. It's like a magnet for things. It's absolutely ridiculous. All the flowers, all of the spices, all of the night thorns, everything spawns in here. I also hope they balance the companions a little bit. They make sure that they work properly. For example, Crocs not picking up lots of fishing stuff, and also just, I feel like the time and the radius of them should be much bigger. If they lock on something, they should pick it up, unless we leave like really far away. I think they should like triple the radius, so our companions could be useful in slightly larger area than they currently are. These are just a couple of things I would love to get fixed. There's definitely more, but as long as the game is stable and there's no game-breaking bugs that prevent people from enjoying it, I'll be happy, and I'll wait for more features in the next update. But this Storybook Vale feature is literally made me want to come to this place less, because farming resources is very difficult, because I know that I'm not gonna just find them. Some flowers are literally, you can only get 1 or 2 at a time, and it makes it incredibly difficult to farm up a decent amount of them. So they definitely need to make sure and rebalance all of the like spawning in Storybook Vale. It's very broken right now. Anyway, guys, if you have any other tips for people to prepare for the upcoming update, or if you have any hopes and wishes for what this update should bring besides the update for the Storybook Vale, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'm excited. We just got an update 3 weeks ago. Now we're getting another update where basically summer is full of epic updates. And with this DLC done, this opens up possibilities and finally starting to talk about what will be the next DLC. I do have a few ideas, but I will wait until we're done with this one, and then we're going to discuss it in a whole separate video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and support. I'll see you later, dreamers. Subscribe for more, and take care.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh, hello.
Are you seeing this?
Oh.